night and I can feel your anger. When the city of light is shrouded in the shadow. Tomorrow brings another day of sorrow, but I can't feel it anymore. We could be fine to stay where we are now. No, but this game of running ends here and now. But sorry, I won't be the same again. The fire's lit and blazing through the darkness, burning her surrounded by the sirens, waking up the people in the silence. Just follow me, yeah. Electricity is running through my veins. Our history won't be written in chain. Though I lost my sound of what I've done, the price won't be in vain. Modified, we fought so hard to swallow all the pride, but the time has come for light to shine away. The story will be told, we'll never be alone, yeah. I don't mind if you're gonna change your mind, 'cause we're running out of time, drawn into the afterlife. But can you feel the pain inside my head, this burden that we always carry? Show me, can you fight instead? But sorry, I won't be the same again. Fire's lit and blazing through the darkness, burning her surrounded by the sirens, waking up the people in the silence. Just follow me, yeah. No, I lost my sound of what I've done, the price won't be in vain. And all these times we fought so hard to swallow all the pride, but the time has come for light to shine away. The story will be told, we will never be alone, yeah. So tell me how you feel. I don't wanna waste no time. I don't wanna waste no time. I don't wanna stay tonight. I don't wanna stay tonight. I don't wanna waste no time. I don't wanna waste no time. I don't wanna stay tonight. I don't wanna stay tonight. 'Cause I don't want to waste no time. 'Cause I just want to stay tonight. 'Cause I don't want to waste no time. It's been a long night and I can feel your anger.
What's up, people? How's everyone doing?
Tomorrow brings another day of sorrow, but I can feel.
How is everybody doing?
We could be fine to stay where we are now. No, but this game of running ends here and now.
I think I'll continue to enjoy it.
But sorry, I won't be the same.
It's a new
again.
arc, so it's having kind of like that slow start. So
Fire's lit and blazing through the darkness, burning her surrounded by the
So guys, I have purchased the new cable since this one is starting to give me a lot of trouble. It probably won't be here until Thursday, so yeah. Hopefully my phone stops lagging. Yeah, how's everyone's day going so far? All right, let's do the call outs, okay? What's up, CE, Jackal, Billy, Panda, Comey, Novus Gamer, Phantom, Johnny Webb, Speedy, Razor, and I think that's it for now. Chapter 10 was lit and 11 was so many revelations. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. So as you guys can see, I'm kind of just a chaotic ball. I hate you so much. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of grinding for mats, so I can level up some other units as well. I need some experience packs as well as some money. So that's what I'm pretty much doing right now. I'm not gonna bore you guys with this. I'm just doing it a few times before we start the story, and then we're gonna get like right into it. I need money. Oh no, Comey, I'm good. I'm good. I need Arknight. Let me choose my words carefully. I need in-game currency farmed in-game. I don't need any real-life currency to put in-game. Does that make sense? So, I think I'm good. I think I'm good, Comey. I'm good, Comey. Oh, God, Comey got quiet. Oh, no. Comey's quiet. I know where this is going. Alright, chat. How you doing, Bomb Frost? What's up, Weasdale? Why am I live at bad timing? Look. It's great timing for me. I have a full-time job, you know? So it begins. Vampire Monster, congratulations, you were gifted a membership from Comey. Make sure you thank Comey. Yeah, it's perfect timing for me. I work a full-time job, so the morning streams can only happen at night, and that's like perfect for you guys that are over in Asia, but like it's horrible for me. The time that I would normally stream mornings is the time that I start working. Maybe one day, you know, the videos start popping off and I can start, you know, we're doing this full time. You can give Arknights stream all the damn time. And you guys don't have to spend a damn cent for that. I just need you guys to watch the videos. That's it. Or Aether Gazer stream all the time? Both. How about both? Because the main games on the channel at this moment are Aether Gazer, Arknights, and Snowbreak. I'm gonna be doing Snowbreak on this channel and on my second channel. Like, we're gonna be going hard for Snowbreak the first like week. Why not? Both is my motto. Hey, you read my mind. You know what I'm saying? All right, Bomb Frost. You have a good one, brother. Yeah, Snowbreak is almost here. Yeah, Snowbreak is next week or the week after. Less than 10 days for sure. Discord link, !, Discord in the chat. It should pop up if the bot's working. Okay, bot. Okay, so it's exclamation mark Discord, turn it off and turn it right back on. Okay. Oh, you can do the coffee command, but okay. Thank you, Stream Elements. You're great. You're fantastic. Alright guys, so the bot likes me more, what can I say? Call me. Call me, fuck. I can't even talk that much shit to you, Jesus Christ. The classic turn it off and turn it back on works every time. Yeah. What's up, Lucid? What's up, 3DX? What's up, Magia? Magia? Which one sounds better? Magia? I'm gonna go with Magia. Works every single time except for when it doesn't. Okay, one more of these and then we'll go ahead and start the story. I think it's a fair number that we're at right now to go ahead and just kind of start the story, right? We're at 45 people. It might drop to 40 or something, but hey, whatever. Sorry, I won't be the same again. But what I can ask you guys to do in the meantime is hit that like button, you know. Maybe you'll start sending other people that notification, and maybe they might be able to come and enjoy the stream, and that might help with, you know, getting that overall revenue up so that we can do these streams a little bit more often. Maybe one day I can quit my job and we can do Arknights as the actual chapters release instead of always being late. You know, that's always a possibility, right? Mikazuki, what's up, bro? Dead Size, how you doing? Everyone's ready for Reed? Absolutely not. Remember, I took a massive break, so I'm low on currency. I was like always ahead of the game at first. Now I'm kind of not there anymore. Change your mind, 'cause we're running out of time. Drawn into the afterlife, but can you feel the pain inside my head? As soon as this one ends, which I think is like three or four more enemies, we'll go ahead and start with the story. Damn, you got a lot of Arundum. Yeah, you ready. All right, cool. Oh, that camera is fucked up. That is not how I want you to see that. Okay. I'm so glad I didn't have any like NDH shit on. Hold on a second. Let me fix this. Now you guys see how messy my shit is. Give me a second to fix this. Hold on, test bug. I'll read it in a second. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to this, man. Okay, webcam. I do not want the webcam changing every single time that... Yes, disable this device in G-Hub so that it doesn't continuously change my settings. Zoom in. Okay, cool. Alright.
It's been a long night and I can feel your anger.
Alright, test bug. Yo, before you start chapter 9, already started. This is stream 2. Does the red magic phone display I wish I could show you exactly how this thing looks, man. Just take my vouch for it. Like, just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me. You'll like this phone. The 8, oh, you're talking about the 8 Pro Plus? I don't know what the 8 Pro Plus is. That's a Chinese exclusive. And the 8S Pro is just releasing in like a couple days. I don't know if I'm gonna get one, so I can't really vouch for that phone. But if it's anything like this one, then you'll be fine. If it's anything like this one, you'll be fine. I don't see them downgrading their display. This phone is the truth. So the display is beautiful. They actually have a film over it. Keep this in mind because I actually fucked up my screen one time. They have a film over it. A screen protector that comes with it. If you start to see bubbles and stuff on your screen, you can just rip it off and problem solve. All right, guys. I used the rest of my stamina before. I use my stamina before we end the stream. Like when I'm starting to get tired or something, we could just talk and use stamina. Okay, my sound's gonna be a little bit weird at first because I just reinstalled everything on my computer. So if I'm too loud or the game's too low or if any of that stuff happens, just let me know. I will figure it out. Oh God, Comey sponsoring the stream. Jesus Christ. All right.
Watch your step.
Actually, Sandy. How about actually shut up, Comey? Shut up. Shut up. I need to start doing my modules too. Okay, W. I kind of want Texas right now. I'm sorry. I kind of really want Texas.
I'm your bodyguard again, just like old times, Doctor. And it's not just a job, it's a reunion. That's something worth cherishing.
All right, let's do this. Stormwatch. Okay, we're at 9-5. We're gonna continue where we left off. No OP dead scythe. I actually have enough spark to. You will on AK anyway. I'm trying not to spend right now because I haven't been paid for something yet, and you know, I only got a checking and a savings. You know what I'm saying? And the savings ain't being touched. The savings ain't being touched. So, and I don't use a credit card on this game. So, yeah. All right. I didn't take a look at the map. Any weird mechanics going on here? Don't pay me, Comey. It's fine. Stop it. Bro, you need to see the new PGR character, Amiya. I'm not really interested, man, but thank you. really don't want to get trapped in that rabbit hole of, oh my god, the character looks good, I want to get back on PGR, and then not touch the, yeah, I'm cool. Alright, this doesn't look hard anyway. We've all been deceived by that before, though. Yeah, Comey. Oh my god. And then you throw the fucking 25. Come on. Okay. Razor hasn't donated in a minute, so I'm not going to make this a big deal. Razor, thank you for the 25. I appreciate it. You know. Love you. Okay. All right. Still no reply. Okay. Okay. So if I remember correctly, we're still trying to figure out the cause of the one guy's death and why he just kind of disappeared and what's going on in this area, right? So or this region of is this a region of London, or is this like separate from London? I'm not going to try and say that name. London. Is this a region of London, or is it like completely separate from it? It's a region of England. Okay, so this is... Oh, okay. Yeah, good. Okay. London is the capital. Okay. And... Okay, right. Oh, okay. I see where this is going. Don't provoke Comey. Don't provoke Comey, please. Please don't provoke Comey. Please don't provoke Comey. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. I'm good. Just to one up, I won't donate again after this. Don't want to make it a bad habit. Also, because I spent a bunch already last stream. Yeah. Don't spend any more because you spent a lot last stream, okay? Everyone else, if you choose to at least once, that's fine. Comey, you're on you're not allowed to donate anymore, okay? You're cool. Save your shit for Arknights, okay? You got someone to pull, okay? Remember, you got someone to pull, so you don't want to spend it all here, right? Yeah. You're not allowed to. All right. None. Haven't gotten a peep from London yesterday or today. Where do I always put my glasses when I stop streaming? Okay, I'm gonna try without looking for them. It's been 20 hours. It's been 20 hours. They have yet to have received my last telecoms by now. Could the encrypted line be faulty? Hard to say. Being sir? Oh yeah, in military they address everybody as sir. Being honest, it's been nearly 10 years since I graduated and transferred to Hillock. There's not much information you need to activate this secret comms line. 2 years back, around the end, I reported our group's boss as he asked me if I had anything to say, other than whatever number kid was being born. And that if I hadn't, I could save, even giving the routine reports. Okay, let me change this so I can read it without it being blocked. I do this every single time. I should know that I don't want that specific scene on. There we go. Okay, oh, no wonder you opened this, Chippy. Not a bad plan, right? Codename's not chief for fun. Though at the time, suppose some outsider wanted to sniff out our liaison. Liaison? I know that's not how you say it.
Liaison.
Liaison. Liaison point. I've heard the word before. I knew I was saying it wrong. They only suspect next door's bookshop. Right. Besides, your chips are delicious too. Ought to be, eh? You fill yourselves up. Hillock's potatoes are high quality. Locals all love my chips. If I didn't still remember my actual job as a lamplighter, I would have opened up branches ages ago. 5 or 6 of them. Anyhow, I thought I was dreaming of the time when I wasn't training again. When you gave the secret knock at the door yesterday. It seems highly likely that this line was abandoned long ago. Or perhaps someone's received our info and doesn't want to reply. You mean there's people intercepting our intel on purpose, leader? Not easy to say yet. Oh, chips like French fries? If it's anything like our London, then most likely. Because I think chips in England in general are French fries over there, I think. So, we'll send the next report as we would originally, right? And besides, Triangle's findings. Oh shit, what happened to Triangle? I forgot all about that. Besides Triangle's findings, add on to the outcome of my dialogue with Colonel Hamilton. The Colonel's targeted measures against a portion of the residents are already extremely suspicious. In the worst case, I'd like for our team to be allowed more flexibility. That sounds like there's no point in me convincing you to use a barracks messenger, is there? Leader, I don't want to say this, but we're a little low on numbers. That definitely isn't like you to say. Relax, though. Nobody wants to take that step. But the circumstances about this city are far more complicated than any of us foresaw. Oh god, yeah, I need my glasses. Chief, as you've been in County Hillock for so long, how do you feel about the people here? Nothing unusual to me. If you put on a Taran in front of me right now, I wouldn't fancy them much different from a Victorian in anywhere else. To tell the honest truth, if life's not bad, who'd want to make trouble for all the livelong day? Quite a few wear ideals on their sleeves, but only a minority ever take them to heart. Most just care about filling their stomachs, and if they're full, they can care about the purse too. Right you are. I can barely imagine Damian Barry caught up in the Spectre Force either. In my eyes, him and the locals were all normal people, scared stiff, begging for forgiveness the moment they are arrested. Coming together when a loved one dies just so they can fall to pieces and weep. And nothing like trained soldiers at all. What you're saying is exactly what I'm worried about. Colonel Hamilton might have been spouting more than just alarmist talk. Okay, I think I shouldn't need to have ads on. Hold on, the ads are about to pop up. Let me turn them off. Okay. When ordinary people take up weapons, voluntarily or not, the disaster we then face will be the lights of which Victoria hasn't seen for a very long time. Horn's fucking cute, bro. Ugh. Afternoon, Saris. Lucky me, I was just about to go find you at the newspaper. What's wrong, Saris? Were you just crying? Janie, no, I'm alright. I'm perfectly fine. Pull the other one. Your eyes are all puffy and your face is pale as sheets. Saris I know would never be caught in the street looking this ghastly. Something gave you a nasty shock, didn't it? Who bullied you? Was it the soldier from last time? I'll help you think of something. There has to be something. No, Janie, don't you fuss. He hasn't come bothering me again. I don't know how to put it. Come on, deep breaths. It's me right here. You're a very good friend. You're safe now, I promise. Janie, why? Why are you one of them? Oh no, they found out. What are you talking about, Saris? I don't understand. I don't want you to get hurt. You're the best friend I have, and you're a good person. I'm good too, right? Ma, Da, cousin. Aren't we all good people? Your cousin Barry? You mean Damien Barry? I'm so sorry I wasn't fast enough. It's not your fault. Wait, what's going on? Why are all the bonks happening in the... Look. Okay, let me finish this. It's not your fault. I don't think it's mine. I just want to live a peaceful life. I don't want to see any more people I care about die. Cried out, Saris. I'm here with you. Seeing a loved one pass on and still having to manage your work is too much pressure on you. Here, lean on my shoulder. It'll be more comfortable. That's okay. Thank you, Janie. I'm much better just seeing you. I understand what I have to do now. This is for you. This is an address? I could give you a few names too, but there's no need. I don't want to put you in even more danger. This address should be enough. You can hand it to someone you think's reliable. Your sergeant major, or maybe another officer like Uncle Lewis. I know there's people around asking about Damien. They want to be clear in what it is that we're plotting. Plotting? Saris, even you? I'm not sure. You can believe me or not. I've only been responsible for passing on some info some ways. A few notes stuck between book pages. One or two hidden signals and the Hillock Evening News classifieds. I used to think this was for making everyone safer. I didn't twig what dreadful things were there. Oh, jeez, I just lost it. I didn't twig what dreadful things they're scheming. Not until dispatch I heard by the chief editor. Never mind that. I'm not trying to justify myself or even repent. What's important is that you stop them as soon as you can. All right, I will. I'm sure of who I should give this to. She'll fairly treat you all more She'll fairly treat you all more than anyone else would. Saris, don't be scared. Everything will be all right. All right, Janie. I trust you. Remember, it's 8 p.m. Hold on to this address tight. East side of the statue, District 10. Third alleyway on the left. There's a bookshop there, with a flower pot by the door. Yellow rose. Found it. 2. Bagpipe. Do I just leave it under the flower pot like this and call it done? A loose brick right there? Exactly like they said this morning? This really is an unusual way of receiving your letters. Friend from London. I hope you can be of help to Saris and all of us. Boss, someone left a new slip downstairs under the yellow rose. Bring it in. Yellow rose, so it's for me. That was fast. The informer you mentioned before? Aye, she's a soldier at the barracks too. But I can assure you, leader, she's warm-hearted. She's good. I hope you got an eye for people. No worries, my eyesight's always been brilliant. I really wish this was voice acted because I would love to hear Bagpipe's voice with her accent and everything. It just would be amazing. What's it say on the slip? 109 Dam Street, tonight 8 p.m. That's all. Dam Street. It's the boundary before District 10 and 11. Rings bells for me. It's Baron Bolton's estate. Looks like there's an important meeting tonight. Bagpipe. We should go. Oh, damn it. This is where you were. That's right. Sipping hot tea, skimming the paper, doing things befitting a woman of my age. Phew. Strong wind kicking up. Found what you were looking for. Tarn, when you want to find tomorrow, you go meet with yesterday. You can speak Taran? Oh, it's a language. Okay. Can't speak much at all. What's going on? Okay, I feel like I gotta read this because I just saw someone say, did I just witness comification? And I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, a bunch of freaking bonk emotes like, look, she's hot, okay? What the fuck? She's hot. Like you can't fault me for that, okay? You don't gotta bonk me for that. Comey have given giving people so much power. All these people I gave power to. Put your head on soldier. Once again, thank you, Comey, for the sponsored subscription. Oh my god, you guys are thanking Comey. I feel like I'm giving... I might have to mute you, Comey, just for a little bit. You got too much power here. I don't think I like this. I don't think I like this here. Can't speak much at all. What you hear is what you get. Just showing off what I learned. Hard to believe. Oliver was right. You're an incredible one. You get a nice rush the first time you impress somebody, but there's diminishing returns on the second and third round. Nobody at our office even knows how to speak Turan. Considering your backgrounds, that's reasonable. Oliver grew up in a middle class household in North London, with family roots in Gaul. He lives upstairs from the office these days, taking some time off every year to go back and see his wife and children. Fred's more or less an apprentice for County Peninsula. He's got a bunch of brothers and one little sister, and the whole family gets along like a dream. Jeez. Will's a local. His clan moved decades ago from a fixed village nearby, and his Taran blood's probably from his paternal grandmother. You've looked at our data. Do I look like the type who does homework? Not my style. Then how do you know? Language. Name, pronunciation, word, tone, and even where you pause. Language tells a keen ear more than you could ever guess. I heard about how Sancta extraordinary are. Wait. I heard about how Sancta extraordinary are. Doesn't sound right, but I never figured. It's just a hobby of mine. Anyhow, language itself holds a special significance to some folk. Why else would the Tarans have cared so much about digging a sample of their own language out of a pile of old books? You're not wrong. Half a decade ago, barely any Tarans regularly spoke it. And you? You probably heard it in me. I'm not a Taran. My wife was. She only taught me a word or two while she was still alive. Yet nowadays, you see that gradually dying language all over the newspaper. Plus, I just overheard someone outside the window teaching kids how to call each other in Taran. Until you mentioned it, I never noticed. Language binds a people together tighter than most things. A language doesn't get diluted over time like bloodlines do, and it doesn't get weighted on the scales of cost-benefit analysis like everyone else. Looks like there's some out there who want to exploit those ties, bring back together the community that's been loosening away. But with that, the gatherings that already were lose their stability. Victoria won't just sit back and let this play out right under its nose. And yet, the harder you pull, the harder the backlash will snap. Y'all know why I came, don't you? Actually, I'm not that sure. I just feel like you wouldn't need to bother an elite operator to go fetch data in person. Numbers on paper don't mean a thing against seeing it with your own two eyes. Put it that way. I'm really here fetching data. Could you just tell me one more time, in the last 6 months, how many local businesses suspended collaboration with us? 7. That's 3 on top of last month's report. In modern Victoria, when any wind stirs the grass, the big merchants' wallets that feel it first. It's the big merchants' wallets that feel it first. God, I feel like I got to burp, but I can't burp. I need to head out. Get a few more eyefuls of this place. Make it before the city gets drowned under dirty rain. Oh my god. The K in chaotic stands for Comey. Shut up, Kuro. Oh my god. This isn't good. We might have to put Comey, like we might have to take care of Comey. Y'all sound like y'all revolting a little bit, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this. We might have to take care of Comey. No, Keck W. He's a fellow preacher of a good woman. Yo. You see the beauty. You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I could easily go thick enjoyer, but I'm gonna hold it back a little bit. I'm just a little bit, okay? Leader, you had your eyebrows wrinkled ever since morning. We don't have much time to go. This Spectre Force move is inconsistent in ways with past incidents. The execution was covert before, rapid. Every time we thought to chase them, we'd find leads wiped clean. But now, oh, they finished kitting a jumper and tossed yarn ends on the floor. Barely an idea of how each end is linked to. And moreover, these leads have all cut off at County Hillock. It's not just you. I'm feeling trapped as all heck too. The city is just like a pressure cooker sealed shut. The residents, the barracks, everyone's twitchy, and people are getting up in arms anywhere and any time. Everyone's waiting for the first bolt to strike. But if it truly does strike, what will this city? No. What will Victoria become? Leader. Someone's tailing us. So they are. See that alley to the west? Understood. Stop where you are. Okay. Hold on, what? It's a little barn. And you look kind of familiar too. Sorry. I'll let you go now. Oh god, my okay, I need my glasses. Hold on, guys. I'm like forcing myself to be able to read this. Really does sound a little lower than it should. Sorry, chat. Okay. Sorry. I'll let go now. I thought it'd be some baddie following us. It could have definitely been a baddie with all the, the thick in this world, but okay. Ball. You dropped your ball, so you came here to pick it up? I ask you to hurry home now. It's not too safe here. Your mom and dad will worry if you go running all over. False alarm, leader. Just one child? No, that doesn't seem quite right. It wasn't just one person following us, and the fact that they'll go to several streets without us noticing means they definitely have experience tailing. Did you see anyone out of the ordinary just now? When you hit up high? If I have to say, there was a street not far away with particularly bright rain that I caught a glimpse of. Sancta. Let me get a piece of cake and this apple pie. And I'll have some of those cookies too. Tough call. Orfarin has been telling me to lay off the sweets. Hey there, quick question. Which of these cakes is the sweetest? Like you don't know? Come on. You've been in County Hill for a while, haven't you? If I had to guess, probably over 3 years of service. What the fuck? Who are you? Calm down, I can tell, and the nice folks you're following sure could too. Your cover's blown anyway. Why don't you try some of this apple pie I bought? It's good, I'm telling you. You're weird, Mad Sancta. Where'd you come from? Why are you trying to get in my way? Me? I'm not. I'm just passing by. Team 12, target lost, but judging by the direction they disappeared, it's likely they're heading for Down Street. You think the music's too loud? Really? Okay, let me turn it up for me. Is that better? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2. It's good? All right, cool. All right, I understand. I'll bring them straight away. We'll check through one by one. I'm warning you, Sancta. If it's not yours to meddle, don't meddle. Warning me? I've had a nickel every time I heard that. You know, I ain't exactly used to walking around unarmed. I got no time listening to you talk big. Soldiers were moving. You can breathe now, shopkeep. The soldiers are all gone. Mind bagging up the sweets for me? Got some folks back at the office who ought to try them. After all, it's about time I called my little friends back from their field work. Battle time!
All operators must maintain strict discipline.
Oh, this sounds so much better. Is the music still too loud now that everything's kicked up? Nah, it's good at the moment? Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. So they're gonna go through that red staircase and come back up over here. And then the ones coming from that red box are gonna go through the blue box and come over here. So this isn't too difficult. We'll do it this way. Yeah, I think I know how I'm gonna do this.
I'm listening.
Hurry up, garbage.
わかった。動き回るな。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだろう。
Archnights. There you are. Here I am.
Very well.
Hurry up. You get no sympathy.
Take aim.
Are we doing this?
戦場。それは変わらないもの。Take aim.
命令を動き回るな。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだろう。
What are you planning? Made up your mind? Art thou mine worthy enemy, or art thou not but a jester?
I'm listening. Take aim. Here I am. Take aim.
Accomplished.
I kind of feel the need to do this. I'm sorry. I just got to do it just once. Honorable lady, I'm most privileged to inform you the dinner party is all ready. I just have to do it once. I'm sorry. Mutes live stream. So slow, you aristocrats. Taking your sweet time with everything you do. You're a nightmare. It was my inadequate reception. It was my inadequate reception. Please permit that I express to you my most sincere apologies. You can save your breath. How many will be coming today exactly? All of County Hillock's fine minds. Have you received the all of County Hillock's fine minds have received the invitation, including our most widely celebrated bard as of recent, Simius Williams. Bard? I'm bored dead already. What about the nobles and merchants you promised to find? Of course. They'll all be coming too. For example, the leaders within the South Region's textiles industry, Sir Paulette, recipient of, oh, damn, I didn't read the whole thing. Okay. For example, the leader of South Region's textiles industry, Sir Paulette, recipient of the Macaulay Prize, Dr. Basher, and the owner of more than 10 steelworks, Mr. Evans. Oh, these people you mentioned, especially the last one, they're definitely coming. Yes, and a portion of them have already arrived. I hear a most honorable guest has turned up, and quite a few celebrity intellects from other cities have come flocking to, all for a single glimpse of you and your compatriots' presence. Oh, yes, as per your request, I've drawn up this list of names for your per usual, whenever you should. I don't know what that means. I missed the Way voice. Hey, until we see Way, you won't get the Way voice. Bit too many words, but you've done good enough work. All right, you can head off now. Deeply grateful for your generous praise. Once you're ready, please inform me. I simply cannot wait to see this ordinary little parlor of mine be dazzling belated by your arrival. Why are you still here? Weren't you done talking? Please allow me to ask one last question. That most honorable lady there, have we even the sliver of a chance that she may alight on the venue too? That's not yours to ask. Clear off. Okay, I'm done. I just wanted to do it. I'm sorry, chat. I had to, you know. Oh, she's kinda cute. What the fuck? Is she playable? Harmony? She will be soon. Next event? Oh, geez. Okay, in 2 days. Mandragora? Huh. What had you feeling all flustered? Less of that tongue-in-cheek giving me reflux. We all know you never really give a shit about anyone, Harmony. See, I always ask that question and then it just gets answered right after. It should just read. And I have to put it another way. You've been blocking my light with your half-wit ambling. I'd like to finish reading this lovely novel, dear. Are all of you rich people like this? Hang instruments up a wall, buy a few books, acting like you're filling the windows so nobody notices that you've got nothing at all in your heads? God damn. Fuck. I'll take having a window to fill over having nothing of anything inside or out. Wouldn't you say? You. Now. We're not happy to calm down for a while, I see. How about this? If which foot forward first bothers you so much in this ball you know nothing about, I can be your leader for the dance. What complete shit are you on about? I'm thinking of bigger things. With this many nobles and merchants coming, if we can get their support, then forget just occupying one scant little hillock. We could snatch a whole of London. Mandragora. Time to hold still. At this point, can't you just let that groggy book of yours go? Do you even think for 1 second about anything important to the leader or me? I'm not saying anything about your oh so helpless gun. I'm saying take your roller coaster babble and hold it still. And all that absurdity that you're exhausting your little brain with too. Two cocky little little bitches is complaining at each other. It's just funny. You're telling me to hold it now? As if I could, laying out and assigning roles, swallowing my sick to set up this meeting. How much of me do you think I poured out for this plan? I couldn't wait since forever ago. I can't wait. For Dublin's fires to burn this city through, rip this lie of a titan under our feet apart. And you, huh? You and that shameless fake taking what should be the glory of the leader. It is really, really time for you to shut up now. At what point was your job to make decisions for the leader? Oh man, it's just funny seeing two. I love when two cocky bitches are feuding with each other. They're both cat. We can call this a cat fight. We can also call it cat-like behavior. Yeah. It's me. Yes, we're still here. Oh, things have gotten a little interesting at long last. Seems we've no need to scrap in here about whether your little screams of insolence are feasible or not. Is it news from that bastard? Someone sniffed out this location. I have a feeling it'll be more than your friendly little invitees coming to the meeting tonight. People from the army? More or less. My. Maybe some of our acquaintance too. God on high, I want to. God on high? I like that. God on high. I like that. Put away your staff. You'll get your chance. But it won't be now. It's time we go. We've got other things to do. Leave it to her in here. We might be in for a good show before we know it. I was starting to fantasize about how it'd look if this terrible room broke down into slag. There's that burp I was looking for. There we go. Leader, I didn't imagine slipping in would be as easy as this. Here I thought we'd have to find another way to infiltrate. Not out of the question. That said, go in the proper way, and it's more convenient to find a conversation partner. Guess my friend at the barracks got some real precious information. Can't be that many who know about this meeting. A lot of secret aristocrat parties are held this way. They usually think of invitation letters to be passé. So long as you have a channel to tap for info. So long as you have a channel to tap for info, plus a token of proof of identity, you have what you need to pass the doorstep. It's like this lingering burp that just won't go away. You never told me your family was all big famous nobility. Does it make a difference? When I was in school, the noble students always stuck with their own. Of course, they studied together, but after school, they never did much with the rest of us, if they could help it. Don't tell me you actually like all pomp and formality, like all the pomp and formality. Ceremonial gowns you wear only once. The treading look changing every week. Courtesy greetings ad nauseum. Don't even remind me. I actually went to that kind of thing once or twice with a good friend, and just trying to remember which fork to use to eat first made my head want to explode on the spot. Perfect. I'm not much of a fan either. Even if I'm loath to admit it, just having this family name does come in handy once in a while. Leader, the people coming here today, are they all supporters of the Spectre Force? I don't necessarily think so. Oh God, we got these kind of noble women, the ones that dress up and think they're hot shit. Okay, here we go. Can it just come up? Can it just one big one and never have to worry about this anymore? There it is. There it is. Okay. Mr. Williams, I finally get to meet you. I heard you were coming and came bolting right over from County Peninsula. Just to ask if you could sign the anthology in my collection here. Is there a lingering echo for real? Oh, it's Robbie Williams? Wait, what? Bard Williams, of course, fine lady. It would be my honor. Sorry, just kidding. No, I think he was making a joke. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not reading the whole thing, so I don't really, yeah, I can't really tell if you guys are making jokes. Simius, my dearest great bard. Here you were. I just finished reading your newly published tales from history. Such fascinating writings. It was the first I learned that us Tars had such grand, storied past. Thank you. But they're works of fantasy, adapted by an array of folk legends. The greatest value in my work is simply unearthing gems buried by the sandstorms, all the better for more to see. You truly are too modest. The Draco King Galil you penned, fonding by himself, fonding by himself the most radiant culture that was Tara. He stood grand and wise, so much so that my dreams are flush with emotions, and he's part of them all. Yes, too true. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it again. Yes, too true. In my eyes, you're alike to the London Lithuanians grand musicians, with the chance to make change to an entire era. I must say you exaggerate. So long as you wanted, all of Victoria's publishers would be wide open to you, every one of them waiting to translate your works into the ink of different languages. And when that happens, every country across the land will realize that our Taran culture has its own unique charm, not to be stifled by ever same grumble of Victoria machines. If only things could be so wonderful. If more and more international figures could come to support us, our voices would be so much more easily heard by the dukedom and parliament. Right, you... right, you are. I'm sorry, I had to do it once. I'm a Victorian citizen, same as everyone else, but just because some great-great-great-grandfather of mine was King Galil's subject, suddenly I'm being asked to pay so much more inheritance tax. How preposterous. Even so, Mr. Evans, you still give vigorous employ to plenty enough of our fellows, providing everyone the chance to gain their footing upon this city of grace. The bit of dialogue in the barracks where he and Horn talk is difficult to parse anyways, since they're both talking past each other the whole time. Yeah, well, whatever. Yes, nobles in there, totally justified noble problems. Hey, guy, what chapter is it, guys? It's chapter 9, number 5, mission 5. No wonder you and your clan are the pride of us Tarans. Quite right, our fellows. It's far from easy for them to find any respectable work. I hear they toil in the factories for a week and only earn a little coin. Yet Victorian workers from other backgrounds are able to earn twice as much in your factories. Allow me to say something perhaps a little out of fashion. It's far from simple to have our neighbors of strength acknowledge us, isn't it? Please think about it, everyone. Were it only with its music and poems, how could Lithinium become the London of today? Just as London has casters that imitate. Imitate? Whoa. Imitate? Or was that intimate? Intimidate, yeah. We Tarns must depend on practical power if we want to gain recognition, such as the technological support of some friends from far away. By pure luck, I have just the tiniest means by which I receive sponsorship, and I would be overjoyed to take the opportunity to let the friends of Baron share in it. You're absolutely spot on. Any subsidy is of great importance. If you let it all pass you by, then no matter how deft your tongue, you watch for a day, it dries up and lacks the power to express. From that perspective, I'm the same as everyone else here. We're all yearning for a whole new era, so why not give a toast to this common dream of ours? Truly an evening to inspire. How strange. Where did Mr. Williams get off to? Good evening, Mr. Williams. Greetings, ma'am. I hope I'm not bothering you. Are you writing? Just a small poem. It's been several days now and I still haven't finished it. I was thinking this meeting would give me some inspiration, but it seems now there's no forcing the muse. These settings always like to use up a person's energy too quickly. Do you also feel a little worn out? Caught red-handed. If it weren't for Charles, the Baron inviting me so ardently, I would have preferred to spend the night reading by my own fireplace. Wouldn't we all? I bet every person willing to participate in this sort of thing is forced to for a living. I like that way of putting it. You're not a Taran, ma'am. Are you? You guessed correctly. I imagine a lupo's a rare sight among the residents here. I inadvertently judged background by race. Though you deliberately choosing vocabulary we're more used to, your accent still exposes you. It's the accent only a Victorian noble receiving a standard London education would have. Wait, did I say the... Lithinian, London. I fucked up. What's Lithinian? I got them confused. What's Lithuanian, chat? German? The county based on Germany. Okay. Ah, okay. No wonder you're a great bard. Thank you, guys. Extremely sharp. The first step to writing is observation. I can even tell you and they have differing purposes for coming. You're suspecting me. Suspecting what? I'm only here to exchange some ideas, and you're exchanging with me right now. No matter if I'm not a Taran? Precisely because you're not. A glass of malt liquor, thank you. Would you like anything to drink, ma'am? I'll be fine. Standing in the window breeze is enough for me. Then we'll continue our merry chat. What were we just saying? God, I'm starting to stutter over my words already. Right, yes. Words and writing were born from the purpose of exchange, including both conversations past and future, and this talk between you and I, here and now. You're the one allowing for me. If you used Taran, I'd be good as deaf. In this party, you'll be hard-pressed to hear any Taran. It just clicked for me. Actually, all the works of yours are written in Victorian. Rhyming confines a poet's imagination. Characteristically, Victoria's poems, when you read them, are very unlike Lithuanians. How do I say this, chat? Someone said it earlier, but I can't find it. Lithuanian. 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 Thank you, Comey. Lithuanian. I much love reading poems written in Old Taran. Reading the writing is like touching upon feeling another face of history. But I have no plans to pass myself off as anything. I grew up speaking Victorian. My thoughts are molded by the language. And if I started to write in Taran instead, I'd be a clown dancing in shoes far too big for him. I hear there are many longing for the revival of Taran culture. Of course, I'm one of them. Our city roams up the land, this soil unchanging, yet at the same time, change constantly happening. Perhaps a day will come when Taran once again becomes the building blocks of our children's minds, and I'd be willing to embrace such a transformation. And if there were those who wished this change to be rapid, an explosion even reversive of the natural trend, what is the use of an idea? You are planting a feather in the ground, imagining it to grow into a foul beast. You are planting a feather in the ground, imagining it to grow into a foul beast. Does that mean she's thinking? And if there were those who wish the change to be rapid, an explosion even reversive of its own natural trend. I don't see where she said anything negative. The way that I'm reading this is like he's saying that she's thinking that this is a negative thing, that this change happens, but I don't see where she could have. Maybe it's an expression that she gave or something, but it's not shown or expressed within the text. I don't know. From the first poetry anthology you published, it's one of my particular favorites. They speak like that, you'll get used. I mean, I understand it. I'm trying to understand where he got that from. I understand what he's saying. At least I think I do. What is the use of an idea? You are planting a feather in the ground, imagining it growing into a foul beast. It's like he's thinking that she's thinking this reversal of culture is going to be a bad thing. But I don't see where she made it seem as if it's a bad thing. You see where I'm confused? From the first poetry anthology you published, isn't that a quote? Is it? It does have quote. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah. Isn't that a quote? Yeah, you're right. It does have quote signs at the end. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize it was a quote. Okay, my bad. Okay, from the first poetry anthology you published, one of my particular favorites. That is my answer to this question of yours. In my own view, I can't and have no thought to alter this soil. I'm simply the one trying to plant feathers. See, all I had to do was keep reading. I do this every time, bro. It's difficult because he's quoting a book that's not real, but I mean, I just needed to pay attention to the quote marks at the beginning and the end. It's just, I'm reading into this because I'm trying to understand this, and they're saying, like, they're speaking in a way that's so foreign that it's just like, I'm trying to really understand what's going on. It's kind of hard. In my own view, I can't and have no thought to alter this soil. I'm simply the one trying hard to plant feathers. Once you get confused, it's just hard to keep going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just how I am. And ideas fundamentally ought to be free, with no one who can interfere. Each feather that grows in each person's heart may be totally unalike, just as we all have different hopes for the future of this great swath of soil. Oh, okay. Okay. I understand, Mr. Williams. Allow me to speak from the heart. It's been truly pleasant to chat with you. Leader, something's not right. What is it? Silo's lot have gone over 40 minutes without sending anything. Weren't they meant to be dealing with the troops at the barracks? You told them they were to send a message every half an hour. Right as we set off, Silo was even gripping at me how this mission was too boring. And on top of that, don't you feel it's a little too quiet all around? I've been keeping watch at the window. Ought to be able to see people going in and out of the plaza, but then all of a sudden it was like something happened and everyone scampered away. Don't tell me the ones tailing us before were the bears? Ballroom doors kicked open without warning. Dozens of soldiers armed to the teeth come charging in. Oh, y'all made sure you had the screams in there, huh? Good heavens! What's happening? Why all of a sudden show of force? I'm sorry, I had to. You have the audacity to point weapons at me. Do you understand who we are? Who is it? Who let the secret out? Damn and blast. We need to get out of here quick. Hurry, go inform Madame Dragorian. Just say we've got trouble. What? You mean they're all gone? When did this happen? A whole hour ago? You're useless. All of you, stay where you are. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, no mistake, you've been utterly captured.
All must return to the existing order.
And I was still
None
only
may disobey the
6'5".
rules.
That was long as shit. God. Oh, it's a boss? No, it doesn't have the boss symbol by it, but it's definitely going to be a harder one. I already see how I'm going to do this, but I'm not even really sure. if anything's gonna creep up on me. Okay, we'll see. Colonel, we meet again, Scamandros. You don't seem one bit surprised. Surprised? No, from the first time I met you, I have not been one bit surprised. You're bound to mingle within this rabble, simply because of that cheap sympathy you learned from your noble etiquette classes. You shadowed us. I'd rather term this rational management. Regardless of anything, I must thank you. If it weren't for you leading the way, I wouldn't have such sublime opportunity to net all these riot-eating vermin in one fell swoop. You hide fairly deep most of the time, don't you? I confess, I'm quite curious. What made you so audacious? Audacious? What does that mean? Audacious, showing willingness to take surprisingly bold risks. Gutsy? Yeah, that's another word for it. I confess, I'm quite curious. What made you so audacious as to gather up? Could it be that from the outcomes of your last few pathetic, negligible sneak attacks, you mistakenly believed County Hillock was already under your control? Colonel, sir, I believe there may be some misunderstanding at play here. That is wrong, Baron Bolton. There's no misunderstanding between us whatsoever. I am extremely clear about your confidential lowly dealings. It's only some of my good friends and family gathered here today. I can guarantee you on my very name. Shut up kindly, good sir. The honor you inherited from your ancestry purchases nothing in my eyes. You have some nerve saying that. High amount English class. Cactus, shut the fuck up, okay? Shut up! The one dishonoring your so-called noble reputation isn't me by far. Who are they? Revealing the position of wealth Victoria accords them, then turning to secretly collude with most lowly rebels of them all. This is out and out slander. I'm starting to be sick of this blanter now. You rabble, God, my leg itches. You rabble should behave as the rabble outside, weeping in the light of a blaze, while you confess your own wrongdoings. Just as he said from outside, oh God, did I get bit? Just as he said from the outside window, some wails and cries from the glass reflecting speckled points of fire. Leader, look outside. It's not just in here. He's got the Tarans from the whole block surrounded too. He's not exaggerating at all. He's cowering ordinary residents with military force. I've been around that street before. A huge portion of them are elderly and children. With methods suddenly this radical, it seems there's some other information he has a hold on. He's very likely to have hidden intel about the Spectre Force from us. Nothing from Triangle? No comms at all since this afternoon. Flip. Could something have happened to them? There's no point in worrying. What's more passing right now is we should hold the troops back as much as we can. We can't stay trapped here, at least. You, the Vorvor over there. You are not to think of breaking out through the wall. For my questioning bears fruit, no one is allowed to leave this room. He spotted me. Oh, I thought we were about to show him the smoke, you know what I mean? Like, come out, I see you, no movement. I want you to kneel here and behave. Is there anyone else in your home? Speak up. No, you're not hiding anyone. I'll see for myself. Listen, so as long as I see you move a muscle, no matter what you're trying at, I will immediately shoot your head through. What's up, girl? How you doing? It's about time we meet again. Yeah. It's about time we meet. Not the time. Oh, sorry. I just saw thick on the screen and it just kind of, you know. Sir, we're at war. War with the thick. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm playing. What are you doing? Who are you? Coming from nowhere and running it in front of my crossbow. Watch your own head. Wait, hold on. I recognize you. The plot is thickening. You're that guard of honor from Adam's group, aren't you? I saw you at the New Year do. Your group didn't get any order to move. What are you doing here? I have another assignment nearby I'm on. Fine. And to each their own. Don't you start getting in my way. That last called Bagpipe told me to step forth to change the situation. Can I though? I have to try at least. Did they do something wrong to be treated this rough? You're asking me? Why don't you go ask them? What are you crying for? Wasn't you lot harboring thugs, giving them food and drink, feeding them information? Do you have evidence? Evidence? You want evidence? Do the wounds on the 9th and 13th count? Each one of the bodies are still warm. Some died by eerie Originium arts. Some died by makes of crossbows and sabers identical to the ones we carry. And some had traces on their necks left behind by farming tools. Our heads cut off with threshers like wheat. Bodies crushed thin and flat by tractors like plowed land. Have you ever pictured that? The devastation? Ulp? Did it say ulp? What the fuck is an ulp? That's right. Oh, ooh. Like she's gonna puke. I wish they would have just said something else. That's right. You should want to puke. I saw it with my own eyes, and I recognize who the head used to belong to. And for an entire afternoon, I puked. I couldn't stop. Why would they treat their own like this? This is too cruel. Damn right you are. Behaving never suited them. Now you understand this serves them right, don't you? What are you still blanking out for? So these are all bad people just because they're Tarans. I haven't done a thing, sir. She's crying. Her husband's already passed away from neuropathy, and her children's only pushing 10. Is someone bereft like this really going to be a murder? How have I gotten it through to you? How have I not gotten it through? How have I not gotten it through to you? They're all one. I don't like this guy. They're all one kind. Do you understand? Even if this woman and her child haven't done anything yet, they're all together in this. If it wasn't a Taran in front of you, but some other Victorian citizen, would you still insist on treating them all as thugs? I'm just saying, from the very beginning, there were never those discriminatory laws. If Tarans could have earned as much as everyone else, gotten the same chance at healthcare, would none of this conflict ever happened? All right, guard of honor, you love to ask. I'm starting to do it. Calm down. Read slower. Calm down. All right, guard of honor. If you love asking questions so much, keep asking. There won't be an answer. Nobody's got any way of answering you. I'm essentially done searching this house by now anyway, so it's on to the next one. Hey, I said I was going, not that you could stand up. Don't take me. Craig can't be without me. Shut it with all the sobbing. Wailing about your children all day long just so I can go soft on you, is it? Just let her go. You, fine. I'm busy anyway. I can afford to ignore this woman. But just to warn you, you might be protecting them now with your kind heart. But be careful so they don't blow you sky high without blinking the moment your head is turned. Don't you forget, after all, you and them aren't the same kind. Have you seen the looks in their eyes before? In their eyes, no matter how you behave, you'll always be one of us. Just go, please. Spitz, don't say I didn't warn you. You've not been harmed, no? Shakes head. It's lucky. After me and Saris talked, I couldn't shake this nervous feeling, and I had to come back and take a look. So it really can't be a bit of use to stand up. Come on, I'll help you back inside. And for tonight, no, tomorrow as well. Don't go out, please. There's ruffians outside, as well as, at any rate, Hillock won't be as safe for the next few days. Right, and where's your boy, Craig? Is he not at home? Craig, he's been taken away by soldiers, hasn't he? I don't know. I need to go and find him. Hill. Colonel, we just apprehended this one in the corridor outside, right as he was attempting to dive out of the window. I'm sorry. Let me guess. This boy is some follower of yours, preparing to send word to somebody or other. I wipes off a cold sweat. I want a lawyer. I know the mayor and quite a few members too. Let me go. You have no authority to keep me held like this. It seems my guess was dead on. Every one of you has some involvement. You may speak. All I need to know is where your co-conspirators are hiding. How about this then? I'll count to 3. Don't kill me! Why don't you just voice the whole damn thing instead of a scream? My goodness, why must you have me see such cruelty? You can't be doing this. Really, Scamandros? Tell your subordinate. Do I have the right to be doing this? Leader. Provisional administrative law. In the event we are unable to receive direct orders from London, Colonel Hamilton is the highest acting commander of the County Hillock Barracks and does possess the authority to impose martial law on the whole city. I know, but if he's seriously going to do this, then he's essentially declaring a formal war on the hidden army. I fear that the one thing they've said is right. We are already situated within a war, but we barely know more than nothing about that army. We're stark open and they're still in the shadows. We're stark open and they're still in the shadows. Stark open. No matter what, I don't feel now was good timing to open fire first. Timing? They never picked any timing when they launched attacks on us unilaterally. Colonel, even when you won't take any suggestions from our team, I still must express clear opposition to the course of action you're about to adopt. Very thankful for your one scrap of self-awareness shown. And honestly, I'm not fond of doing this either. As long as they left me another choice, I would have never been willing to break the Empire's laws. Yet, we're out of time. The hidden enemy is closing in with each step. Isn't this what you said? Wait, what? Isn't this, as you said, too, Scamandros? You two came to drag the ghost. Nah, don't try and do this. Don't try and do this. She didn't say that she was gonna do some shit like this. If we don't seize this opportunity and force all the remaining conspirators out, then we have lost County Hillock before the morrow. Stark equals wide open. Why don't they just say wide? Why don't they just say wide? Where the fuck did Stark come from? You know what I mean? Where does this come from? You know what I'm saying? British, isn't it? Colonel, I believe the more critical the juncture, the more each step we'll choose will... Oh, wait, what? I believe the more critical the juncture, the more each step we choose will lead to divergent results. I'm sure There are many innocents among the present. You can take them away first, and then... No. I have no time to squander on pointless interrogation. Right now, on this very spot, these rumblesome dregs will make clear where in the world their members are hidden. But how do you know which ones... I hate this guy. Hill, do it. We've tarried long enough. Colonel. And who in the bloody hell's bells are you? Please arrest me. I am Baron Bolton's guest, and will know much more than any of these poor young people. Rendered near unconscious. Seamus, what are you doing stepping up? Seamus Williams, you're that bard. I am, Colonel. Very good. I've been meaning to look for you, as to keep you from continuing these incite those imbeciles with your blither. I'm guessing he's talking about the books in the poems that he writes to promote Tauren culture. Williams, you need not fear, man. I ought to thank Colonel for just a moment ago. I worked out how my poem should conclude. Seize him. A ball? Where have I seen this? Hill, order those posted outside to find the rebel who broke that window. No, this isn't right. There's a sound coming from the ball. What? Get down. Hey, that little kid is the GOAT. That little kid is the GOAT. Dublin soldier. Victorian soldier. Who was that? Where'd you show up from? Yep, dead. It's you lot. You're going for the Colonel double time. Oh, yeah. You're a little bitch now when the actual, Yeah. You're a little bitch now when someone... Okay. Yeah. I don't even care that you're... Bro, the Spectre Force is about to really kick your ass now. You messing with innocent kids and shit. Now, when the real danger comes, you can't do shit. Oh, little bitch made people, man. Come on, man. Chaotic has forgotten words. What are words? We don't need words. He bitch made. This group has been annihilated. Lita, the nearby Tauren blocks have been occupied by Oz. You lot are... Oh, has she ever looked this good? Holy shit. Is this actually Reed? This can't be our Reed. She's a baddie, bro. God damn. It's you. You're the one we've been waiting for. You actually gave your hand to me. There'll be no one else to oppress you again. You'll never need anyone's arm to lean on again. From this moment on, you can walk freely upon this soil by your own power. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Everything I did, it really was right. There'll be a day for us Taurens, when we can have our own city, when we can walk our heads held high in the streets. We'll never be given this unjust treatment again. Yes, it is precisely for that day that we come. Leader, you have to see. It's the fire we lit in your service. The ballroom? According to the report Madame Mandragora gave, the barracks top brass are all in there. However, an explosion of that scale would have only give... I'm gonna take a small break. My words are starting to get flustered. How you guys doing, chat? Reed looks good, don't she? See, it's scenes like this when she's talking all fabulous and shit. You know, I just wanna pull for her now. You know what I'm saying? That fire within me to pull for her. Just saw Reed, so my day is guaranteed to Reed. She's okay overall. Okay, Grumble, you about to get banned, okay? Reed is greatness, okay? Greatness. Say it with me now. Reed is greatness. I'm waiting. I am waiting, sir. Freedom. Oh, okay, Grumble. I don't remember this. I don't remember this, sir. All right, chat. Everybody put your waifu. You only can choose one. Everybody put your waifu in the chat. Your Arknights waifu. Tell me who's your waifu. Why you do this to me? One. Castle 3. Irene, Reed, Blue Poison. Hey, Comey. Only one. Dorothy. Right, time to read chapter 9. She's with Shining. Okay. Horn. Why you gotta say it all in caps? Siege. Who's that? Kajira? Oh, her. Okay. I didn't know her name. Ling's dragging her. No. Okay, so the first one you said Ling, huh? Okay. Hyo Panda trying to get around the system. It's one. W, she's the one that got me into the game. Same. Hey, Phantom's cultured. If I had to choose one out of everyone in the game, it would still be W. Ling is the reason I play Arknight. Okay, there we go. Well, if NPC's got Tallulah, I really wish she was playable, bro. Because then she might actually fight against W's reign. I'm not kidding. Tallulah's a baddie. Tallulah's truly a baddie. Look, I'm thirsty for a lot of... Look, okay. FVA, I'm thirsty for a lot of them, okay? But when it all comes said and done, if I had to choose one, W. Easy. No hesitation. But as I said last stream, I got hoes in different area codes. Hey, area codes. Hey. All right, we'll continue now. I just had to, rest from all this reading. He hasn't seen the list of who. Wait, what? Okay, I'm not gonna go back up and read. It might be spoiler stuff. However, an explosion of that scale would only give the barracks arrogance pause. Unfortunately, it could never wipe them out. Apart from the barracks, who else is there? Does she have an English voiceover? Cause I might go and actually listen. Chaotic be truly being cultured. She does. Hey, Comey. If she has an English voiceover, can you send? She's getting one next patch. Okay, cool. In 2 days. Wait, do we have any leaks? Do we have any leaked voice lines? Cause I'll take those too. You can just send those to me. We only know who. We don't have the actual voices yet. Okay. Bet. Apart from the barracks, who else is in there? Some locals who will us well. What? Some locals who will us well? Okay. They learned of some of our inside matters, and the head's thoughts are, for the overall picture, we can't leave anyone alive to tell tales. Will, wish. Oh, okay. So that's actually the way they meant to. Okay. Okay. They also said, if we won't make a move, they will themselves. In the end, my fire is quicker. Damn, she sound like Tallulah with that. Tell them I know what should be done. I'll take the ballroom. Yes, leader. Your fire will break these shackles that have been chained, that have chained us for shit. Oh, it reads supremacy right now. Okay.
No need to make a scene.
How am I gonna do this? I had an idea in mind earlier, but you know what?
相手のターゲットは誰かな。信号は誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
Very well.
I'm listening. Take aim. Target marked.
I meant to put her in the other slot, but it's fine.
信号はアンピア悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Here I am.
Flourish or perish.
命令を。お前の攻撃は想定の通りだ。
Grief ever echoes in our souls. Need speed to succeed.
This is why I need a new cable. That's exactly why I need a new cable. Right there.
Vermin.
問題ないよ。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
This will be over soon.
Here I am. 戦場。それは変わらないもの。
分かった。お前の攻撃を。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
What are you planning? Art thou mine worthy enemy? Or art thou not but a jester?
Here I am.
I see them. I'll be right back. Moving to designated location.
Yielding is not an option.
Pass on your last words? No. Moving to designated location.
fun.
I see them. I'll be right back.
Art thou mine worthy enemy, or art thou naught but a jester?
Mission accomplished.
No matter the sins, all will fall to ashes with the lives at the end of time.
A tutorial? What mechanic is it gonna teach me, bro? You sent me a DM on Discord? Bet. Okay. Thank you. Okay. What could it be teaching me here? Today we'll be learning how to use the battlefield ruins in combat. Focus and observe the terrain and enemy positions. Yes, instructor, these enemies there, they're very close to the protection objective. Yeah, they are. But what can we do about that? Under these circumstances, we must know how to attempt to block the passage to the protection objective. You see those tattered pillars? They're already near collapse. We're taking artillery fire, and so long as you stand at a neighboring tile to attack them, you can push them over the other way.
I'll do my best.
Oh. Caterpillar's structural stability has broken its threshold, entering the damage state. Now after a single strike, it will collapse in the opposite direction. Damage to the enemies. You see that? Once the operator gives the tattered pillar the final attack, the pillar falls in the opposite direction from where the operator is positioned. Not only causes great damage, but creates battlefield ruins in two... Wait. Block the enemy's range. So that forces them to go around the other direction. So now... Come on, give me my unit so I can figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Instructor, more enemies have shown up. I can't deal with them on my own. No need to panic. Take note. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, there's an item that'll do it instantly? The demolition device is deployed next to a tattered pillar. The blast wave will collapse the pillar in the demolition device's deployment direction. Okay, give me some units or something to do. Okay, cool. Now I'll go and put the knowledge you learned into this drill to practice.
Understood. Mission accomplished.
That's easy.
Yeah, a flawless victory.
Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Ah, fuck. Okay. Why would they do this? So, okay. Wait, hold on. How many of these do I have? I have 2. And I have a lot more slots too, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, wait. I can put that one. Either way, those ones there are going, yeah. So I can't put a unit to break those. I can put two enemies at, or two operators at the top. And then put one of the bombs face downward. But I'd have to hold that bottom one. Four, actually? It says ×2. What are you talking about? What? Four, no, bombs. 2 bombs. Fuck the pillars. I'm trying to plot out the pillars now. Okay, okay, it says that they take damage. Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. I think I know how I'm gonna do this. Which units? Okay, I'm going to use Scavenger, and
I know what to do. May the war grant us the redemption we seek.
oh, I
Or
see.
will it?
If I use the bomb, it's going to waste the. But is it truly wasting it? Can it block the 2 early and make it so they can't? We'll see. We'll test it. Yeah. Okay. So it only can do 1. It can't. I thought it was gonna blow up both directions. Okay. So it doesn't blow up both directions. It only does it in 1 direction. Okay.
みんなが一緒なら大丈夫だよ。
Don't leave bloodstains. They're hard to clean.
Are we doing this? Keep writhing in the gutter.
I'm not thinking. Hold on.
進め。生命を救済しうるは慈しみ。
Are we doing this?
命令を。お前の攻撃は想定の通りだ。
意志を堅固にするは
No,
規
why
律。
am I?
Moving to designated location.
I won't sleep on the job. 思考を明晰にするわ戦術 Here I am.
お前の攻撃は想定の通りだ
I did not mean to do that. Fuck.
Take aim. Sure.
Ah, fucking Cruz.
I see them. I'll be right back.
Garbage. Hurry up.
You saw nothing. Moving to designated location.
See, and those that situation is probably the one that I should have saved it for too. Fuck.
Here I am.
I see them. I'll be right back. Moving to designated location.
Acknowledged.
There you are.
Arch unit charging.
There you are.
Got a problem that needs solving?
Made up your mind? Art thou mine worthy enemy? Or art thou not but a jester?
Take aim.
戦場それは変わらないもの
There you are.
Wasn't that bad. I mean, it could have been really bad if I didn't have a unit that could have taken them out, right? But shit, that Cruise move destroyed my entire plan. I was waiting for those heavy shielded guys to pop up because I knew they were coming. I didn't expect so many units after that to pop up. Leader, are you all right? I'm okay, but you. We're lucky you didn't jump. You didn't jump on it this time. You reacted faster than me. Jump on it. You reacted faster than me. At least everyone in this bit of the hall's basically fine, thanks to your shield. I couldn't protect everyone. The smoke's everywhere it'll go. Looks to me that the colonel only took light harm, and they're retreating out another door. The bard? He was stood too close to the bomb. They killed the poet? The bomb killed the poet? What a pity. It's not everyone who could step forth for others at Blade Point. He was a poet, but he had the courage to match an excellent soldier. Yeah, what? I wish so badly he could have died with meaning. Or not died at all, you know? Can we get a salute in the chat for Sir Williams? We're going to call him Sir Williams. While the enemy's still outside Bagpipe, let's evacuate the soldiers. Bagpipe? Bagpipe stares blankly out the window. Did something happen? Hey. In that single moment, it is as if the sound of battle vanishes. A tremendous energy bursts from the depths of the night, with a flicker of a flare from the statue of to the city hall. all living beings are instantly, silently snapped to ash. And immediately after, an army seeps out of the night and the ashes without a sound. I've never, ever seen fire like this before. The head caster, who is she? Bagpipe, move away, quick. You're too close to the window. Given the energy just now, the next attack could blow straight through the walling. Yes, leader, I'm just... Help me! Hurry! Help me! My leg! I was gonna do a weird sound, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Focus on rescue. Pull back for now. Who was that? Are there still any Victorian soldiers alive? Take my metal penis. It's the enemy all over. By the speed of this march, the Spectre Force infiltrated the city long ago. Excuse me, the staff. Sorry, the staff. Take my staff. District 11 to 17. Some of y'all didn't get it. It's fine. District 11 to 17 have been occupied far too quick. Can't be. Is this the reason for the colonel? Is this the reason the colonel went to search those blocks? We need to withdraw south to District 10. The troops of the Spectre Force are doing battle there right now. Don't go off to battle. Take me to somewhere I can hide in safety first. I can't let the heads find I'm still alive. Take you back. With all this going on right now, you ought to be taken straight to prison. Lighter, I'll pay you. I can even gift you a city block. Wow. Typical, right? Clear. I can use my own ways to shut him up. Well, just ask a few things while he's still awake. Who was that heading the casters just now? That's the leader. The Spectre Force's leader? What? Who is she? I don't know. Aren't you compatriots? You had the absolute gall to bring people into your house while knowing nothing? She's the Duke's guest. Duke? Which one? I can't. Yep, took him out before he could say anything. He died? The Spectre Force did that? Yeah. Don't they band together? Why is the Spectre Force targeting their own? Let's get out of here first. You, hold still. Who are you? What are you doing here? I was just delivering medicine. You all started fighting before I knew it. Delivering medicine for who? Is it the Victorian soldiers? Rhodes Island medicine is for infected use, and we don't pay mind to patients' identities. Your movements are suspect. Your movements are suspect. It's all right now, Will. Outcast, the last. You came just in time. You got the comms this afternoon, didn't you? Rhodes Island called an emergency stop to all daily business in County Hillock. I got it, yeah, but you wanted to finish delivering the rest. You're a good kid. Pass me the meds and I'll deliver what's left for you. Last, what on Terra's going on outside? There was fighting everywhere in just a blink. Several hundred of the accumulated Several hundred years of accumulated resentment put to use turned into a fire ready to destroy all. And let me tell you, it's only just getting started. Hurry on back. Now that I'm here, my highest priority is to make sure we don't lose a single Rhodes Islander. All right, lass. Right. I just caught sight of Miss Jane near District 17. She comes to the office so often. We all have to treat her as a Rhodes Island operator. God, I'm starting to stutter again. She's a Victorian soldier, and with what these rioters think, they won't just let her go. Got it. I'll amend my previous statement. We're not losing even half a Rhodes Islander. Leader, I've evacuated everyone I could. Good. Do you have any injuries? None. It's been a little reassuring in a way. While coming to blows all night, aside from that head caster, a couple strong folk, most of the rest of the soldiers are still normal people. I have a question. Is Reed the main villain in this arc? No? Yes? Okay, we got a no, we got a yes, and a bunch of hmms. Okay, thank you, chat. They've gotten training, but their disciples, not much to speak of. With equal numbers and an open confrontation, they wouldn't have to be any match for our team. You're giving it preconditions because their main opponent is the barracks. You're right, leader. If they're going to fight them, the barracks won't be on the front foot. Any more discoveries? The weapons they're armed with are all first grade. Just now, when I went rescuing those few officials and nobles, someone tried to sneak on me at the corner. And after I knocked him out, I brought what he was holding back. A Victorian standard military crossbow. It's a model from 2 years ago, but it's been modified. Look at these two coils and the guide rail underneath. A shield-piercing rounds accelerator. I'm not too smart with crossbows, and I've never saw this in an army or at school. Is this our tech? Doesn't seem to like it. Doesn't seem to like it. Backpack. Have I overlooked something maybe? We came to investigate the theft of Originium products, right? Yes, the Spectre Force want to fend against our regular army without a doubt, so they need a lot of weapons for sure. But the crossbow in our hands reveals a lot of information. Firstly, the enemy has been secretly plotting for longer than we thought. Secondly, beyond the goods they've stolen from our possession, there are other powers that have been funding their operations in the long term. In other words, in this instance, here, they had no plans to take up new equipment and rush to arms. Right. So in that sense, where did the weapons we lost most recently go? So you realize where the main problem is. The Spectre Force finally showed themselves, but the Originium products that disappeared in County Hillock are still missing. I hope Triangle's found some new leads. I think Triangle... Oh, they're... Hush. Here, leader. Here, leader. Is your group still doing all right? Snare's been lightly injured. The others can still operate. It's just everyone's tired and hungry. Our situation is not that nice for sure. I'm glad she's not dead, even though I don't really know who the fuck Triangle is. I'm glad she's not dead because we've seen her name like 3 times and then she just went silent. Were you involved in combat yesterday too? Yes, since nightfall. Large numbers of enemies have suddenly poured out. It's like they were just lying in wait in the greenhouses and into irrigation systems all this time. That seems to be exactly where they hid themselves. For the troops not familiar with the agricultural plates, it would be exceedingly difficult to win that hide and seek. We fought face to face with a small wave of them. There are far too many enemies in my view, and we hid away on my lead, all the way until daybreak. You've done very well. Can you return to the city? That would be a little tricky, leader. Half of them have gone into the city, and the other half are still around everywhere. Leader, our group all agrees we should continue with our initial task. We've discovered the transport vehicle. Your guess was right. Someone really did use an agriculture transport route to convey the Originium products somewhere. Not that much each time. These ones today most likely are the last of them. The ones today. Where are you? We're hidden on board a transport vehicle right now. I can't risk talking too much. Worried they might hear. Next time we make contact, you'll know who the thief was. This is too dangerous. Leader, you and Bagpipe, be careful too. Triangle out. A triangle's the GOAT. Bagpipe. Inform Silo ASAP. We're returning to the barracks now. What the fuck, dude? So, okay, so Reed took out everybody that was outside. Did the colonel that was all cocky and shit die too? Districts 3 through 9 have fallen. The city hall, the newspaper, the Good Mary's hospital are all, he's fine? That's not a, you guys can tell me stuff like that. If it's something relative to this chapter that isn't a major spoiler, it's okay to tell me. He walked it off? Okay. Good Mary's hospital are simultaneously under enemy attack. Unfortunately, he is alive. Okay, cool. Well, not cool. I want his ass to die, but okay, whatever. Pretty sure we aren't supposed to think he's dead. Yeah, it's not really a spoiler. That's what I was saying. He made Team Rocket proud. Blasting off again. Shut up, FBA. Baron Paulette's wife sent an urgent cable. She lost contact with her husband since early morning. She's requesting the barracks send help. Colonel, I have something to say. He's right here. Let her in. I hope you aren't here to give me nonsense, Scamandros. As you can see, our enemy is savage. I have no time to contest with you again. Colonel, the enemy is hiding in agricultural plates. What? That's where they were concealed. On top of that, they are not all in the city. They have even more hands. I knew it. I suggest you send someone fast to evacuate the citizens on the AG plates and carry out the emergency decoupling of the central city and those plates ASAP to avoid letting even more of the enemy into the city. I don't need you instructing me on what to do. Colonel, it may not be in our power to prevail if we solely... Oh, I thought that was Comey. Oh my god. Read... Ain't no way they spent that kind of money on a voice actor. Ain't no way they spent that kind of money on a voice actor. I mean, they already did for Minar. Who's Minar's fucking VA? What is he from? Why not? I mean, it's great that he did, but I mean, fuck, I just didn't think they would. Margot? From Elden Ring? For real? Wait, they got two Hold on, let me make sure I'm spelling his name right. I need to look at chat for a second. Mylnar.
If you fought it through, I have no qualms with it. Please let me know when the documents are due.
What is it? Margot? Wait. Morgott. I spelled Elden Ring wrong. Holy shit.
Graceless, tarnished.
Please, go ahead.
What is thy business with these thrones?
It's okay. Reading the paper is just an unhelpful habit I picked.
He just has an accent. Holy shit!
Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn. Praetor Rykard. Picked up in the Grand Knight territory. But one can learn much more from a day's...
This is cool as fuck. Are you serious? Hold on, let me make sure you're not capping, bro. I hope someone has data mined this. Read voice lines. Arknights. Are you telling me someone really hasn't data mined her? What the fuck, dude? I really want to hear this, dude. It's only a couple days. Wait until tomorrow? Okay. Oh, that is so sick! Tomorrow we get the JP patch, we can get Ian there. Okay. So when someone uploads when someone uploads the data mines, someone send it to me on Discord so I can have them ready for when I go live tomorrow. Hypergryph is just secretly cooking. They got money like that. Colonel, it may not be in our power to prevail if we solely depend on stationed troops and my platoon to cope with the enemy forces infiltrating the city. We have to ensure the enemy gets no further reinforcement. You can go. Colonel, it's my business how County Hillock is preserved. In the principal duty that's upholding the security of the Victorian Empire, we should be united. Hill, show her out. Okay. Do you hear that, Hill? The AG plates. They're hiding in the AG plates. I deduced as much long ago. Who else would have opened the door for the ghosts? Yes, Colonel. The Tarans are assisting them. You guys are about to get cooked. I want him to die. I want him to die. I don't like him. I really just don't like him. How are the artillery battalion's preparations? According to plan, the final batch of material will arrive around noon. What did this person just say? Japanese text. What game? Oh my god. It's in the title. It's in the title. Good. Have them speed up the remodeling. Every time I think of those disgusting things bounding around my city, it has me eager to finish this. Oh yes, Scamandros and her subordinate. The wolf from London is still biting fast and won't let go. You've heard, haven't you? They have a helping hand outside. Give the command, regardless of the means. We cannot let anyone stand in the way of our plans. Yes, Colonel. As for Scamandros, before we're done, she cannot be left to act freely. I understand. I've realized something thanks to her talking to. What were our movements last night at Bolton's already known to the enemy? Scamandros. No, it couldn't be. Though she shares that weakness and Navetti in it to her kind of nobility. She has highly secured loyalty to the Empire. It seems rabble is ultimately rabble. Their base nature always stiff to bend. Within those last few hours, one more thing must be done, and it's long overdue. You guys are about to get clapped. Don't do it. It is the wrong move. I know what you're planning. It is the wrong move. You're going to get clapped. You guys said that there's 19 to this chapter? Leader, we found them. Good. Bring them forth. What are you doing? Let go of me. It was you who tipped off the Victorian army about the meeting. What? How do you know? Wait a moment. It's you. You're the one the chief editor was talking about. You're going to bring about a war. Lead us to throw off our oppressors, just like they said. No, you'll bring death. Turn our homelands to ruins, just as you're doing now. The source of it all, everything. It was you. What I will bring is victory only. And you, Sir Rose Kelly, have deeply harmed our people's trust in you. Because of your duplicity, many honest men have fallen into enemy prisons, and due to your betrayal, countless fighters have lost their chance to ever see the glory of victory. You must pay a price for your actions. What? Gotta go sleep now. Enjoy the chapter, Chaotic. Hey, thank you, Jackal. You have a good one, and thanks for coming through. Have a good night, man. Read enjoyer. I'm just realizing it says read enjoy and reads on the screen. Okay, yeah. You must pay a price for you. Did they really die because of what I did? Last night, all those gathering in that room, a huge amount of them secretly wanted to welcome you. They believed you would bring us good change. And now they've been blown apart, scorched to the earth, just like this street. Is it really me who lit this fire? Shut your mouth, traitor. You feeble, weak defector. How can you understand a martyr's resolve? Rather than fall into enemy hands, suffer humiliation and torment, they would welcome the leader's fire with heads high. For the welfare of the Taurans, they have no choice but to sacrifice themselves in the flames of war. Sentence her, leader. Give her a death penalty. The death penalty? Of course, don't you see? The only deaths of traitors can calm the rage of the warriors. Besides, look at the locals. They want to come closer, but don't dare. They fear us. Fear you. This is the chance to make them submit. Once you put this traitor to death, then they'll learn. Nobody betrays Dublin and lives. Betrayal. Sirius Kelly. Have you ever pondered the consequences of betrayal? Maybe I'll die, but I have no regrets. You'd have me dead for wanting to save my family and friends, and that only proves I did the right thing. If no one else stops you, even more blood will stain your hands. You are courageous. I didn't mishear, did I? You praise a traitor for courage? She is one of our fellows too. She wasn't any longer, ever since she chose to stand in the way. What's the point of prattling about this, really? If I was her, I wouldn't be asking so much. Words from the condemned should have no effect on you. What if it were my sister? They're all asking it, and yet I don't like thinking like this. I never liked it. Do it now. You got all these eyes on you. The longer you delay, the weaker we look. Who wants to follow a weak leader? How can the people follow a weak army? She didn't give me a choice. This child isn't the first of our fellows I've killed. How young was I then? She had me burn the Victorian merchant who wouldn't sell us bread to death. I forget how I did it. I shut my eyes and lifted the knife and stabbed into only a pile of ashes. And after, more and more ashes came, just like this child. The braver, the faster they burn. Sirius Kelly. You're a leader. Why are you listening to the people who are supposed to be your fucking peasants, bro? What's going on? What's going on? I said peasants, but that's not the word I was thinking of. I'm just kind of pissed. Why are they commanding her to do What? What? Sir, it's Kelly. In my name as the leader of Dublin, I sentence you to death. I'll carry out the execution personally right here. Seems I'm going to die after all. Leader, you're the leader. Probably no one could stop you, and probably my whole family will die too. But can you tell me, will we win? Will we reach the day when Tarans can all live a better life? We will. Good. That's good. At least at this moment, I'm willing to believe. Do you have anything else to say? Fire. I saw the fire from the tip of your lance. Will it hurt badly when I'm burned alive? No, don't tell me. After all, I can't bear to hear. I ask you to tell my mom and my dad if they can still live after everything's over. I've hidden from them some money in the third drawer by my bed. I went to buy my mom a bouquet of flowers for her birthday next month. Tell them I'm sorry, everyone. I promise you. I don't want to die. I'm scared. Maybe next spring in the burnt soil, a willow might sprout. For Dublin. I've said these words countless times. Every time I do, my chest stirs in burning pain, as if the spear wasn't in my hands, but stabbed into my body. Again and again, I tell myself life burns easily, and they are all fuel, and I'm no exception. Ha, she's dead. That's decent enough. Give the order. Make everyone else know the traitor's been executed. The one who wants to go informing, they'll be wanting to crumble like charcoal like her. Yes, sir. As for you, what's wrong with you today? Dragging your heel so hard? The soldiers saw. Even though their leader would be soft on traitors. You can't really be turning soft, can you? It's one girl. You and your fire burned most of the street in a snap yesterday. Here I thought you finally seemed... I don't get it. Why is she commanding you? I don't get it. Do I seem the part? Seem what part? I haven't been able to tell what I seem for a long time. Ever since I was little, I've only seen her appearance, her speech, her fire. She had me become this way too. I couldn't do it, so I was bound to hide under her fire's light. She's a million miles off again. Every time I see her looking like that, I want to get up in her face and scream. Jealous now? Don't give me shit. I just can't stomach seeing the face she puts on. Must be nothing but drained water soap bubbles in that head. Why'd the leader put her in this position? If it weren't for the face she was born with, she'd be a waste of space. Is there another her? Wait, what? The face she's born... Well, hold on. Nah, I'm confused. I'm really confused. If it weren't for the face she was born with, she'd be a waste of space. They're talking about the leader. Wait. There has to this can't be really the leader. That's the only way. That's the only way this makes sense. This can't be the leader. She must be like putting on the facade that she's the leader. That's the only thing I can come up with. This doesn't make any sense. So you did it for her? She hasn't the capacity to tell herself, but I saw it was quite obvious. But before her fire caught, An unforeseeable rock had already bored through the girl's chest. I just couldn't hold on, all because of this shameless traitor. I broke my back gathering all those rich, powerful supporters, and you know what? Dead. Dust to dust. Farewell. I didn't think you even had a lick of the pitying type in you. Ha! Even a bunch of meat beasts would show some use before they died, right? Well done. Now you, well done. Turn to coke and with a bump. Enough though, perhaps they died so simply. Don't forget, that greedy little plan of yours nearly buried. Or she's in some way she's manipulating her. I did it for the leader and for Dublin. You can't tell me you don't think she's unsuited. Even if she didn't bring all the people, I could have handled County Hillock fine. No, even better. Could have done even better. If the leader could just trust me some more. Unsuited? Well, I won't say you're not right. The Aether Gazer update is live, by the way. I mean, it's just part 2 of what we were already playing. S-Rank Leviathan is available. And the events that were not available before, some of them should have gone live. It's not really a major patch. It's just kind of a little bit more to do. And a new character. So. People, well, they're best off understanding after all, not to yearn day in and day out about clambering up where they don't belong, or else, you know, they miss one tiny thing, trip and fall off a la-di-da way down, bang, it's flesh and bones everywhere. Are you getting on my case? How could I be? Like, let's go. You're just pissing yourself off staring at her. Wait, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. We have to discuss the next step. It's like they're the ones in charge. You're telling me just play through you're telling me just play through and not think of what's going on. Obviously, I'm going to think of what's going on and try and figure it out. Or else I'm just blindly reading something. The bandit, the accountant, the toxicologist, the convict, we sent the notice out yesterday. So gogging? Gauging. That's gauging, right? Yeah, that's gauging. So gauging the time, they should have all arrived. The city hall's ours now. We had quite a few VIPs and nobility under control too. But it's still not enough. We need to have County Hillock totally occupied before the leader gets here. Keep biting. You'll clean your nail off before you know it. Much bloody appreciated. When it happens, don't come begging me in tears to paint you a new design. Whenever I ever cried in front of you, I just don't like letting the credit go to others. What? Alright. You think I don't know you? You're the one of the first start following the leader. You ought to set your sights a bit farther some. One single hillock, and you're in this frenzy of a state. You don't even think it's embarrassing. You mean, once things are all done here, the leader needs someone to run a trip to London in her steed. Say that sooner. Quick, let's get going. I need County Hillock 1 within half a day. Each one of them have their own greed inside. Wild and wondrously formed. And not even the fiercest fire could burn them all through. So what about mine? I only want to hide. Yet does a shadow have the right to flee? Leader. Madame Harmony is inviting you to hold the meeting. Do I have to go? Madam did say, if you really do not want to go, they'll respect your wishes. Respect how kind of her. Soldier, go and tell them carry it all out according to plan. They know their own duty. They don't need me pushing them. As for me, I think I need to think in peace. Order your people to keep proper watch and let nobody disturb me. Yes, leader. I need a little time. What is this? In the ruins of the village, I found a piece of paper. It was fragile, very much so. All four corners are charred black, and I picked it up. Half fell to ash, so sadly, only half of the words were left upon it. Why should I lose heart? A great flame may have burned the whole land to its end. But I see someone's soul on the other side of those scales. It was a poem, a verse missing its beginning. The words seemed freshly written. The ink is still not naturally set before fire scorched it dry. Yes, my fire, my soul. It's like she's fighting with herself on what she should be doing with the power she's given or something. That was a doozy, and yeah, that's a lot of. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm really confused. Yeah, I know. Don't tell me. I'm back. I found some bread and clean water. Craig's been running about most of the... He needs to fill up his stomach. Oh, what's wrong with everyone? What happened? It's her. She's the one who tipped the Victorian army off. She killed Sarios. Wait, what are you talking about? Sarios, what happened to Sarios? You're asking? She's dead. You black-hearted Victorian soldier. You got close to her just so you can pluck intel from her own mouth, didn't you? And now she's been executed. Are you happy? I never even thought. How could this... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Saris. Save your tears. You've no right to be sad for her, and you have no right to be standing here. I was sincere with her, always. Sincere, a Victorian soldier telling us our insincerity? What a joke for the ages. Aren't we all countrymen? Countrymen? What do you know of our country? Have you eaten the grains we eat, spoken the language we speak, felt the pain we feel? But I've always wanted to help you. Don't come any closer. Put down your flag. You're not calling for backup on us. I don't want to. I wasn't. Get out of our land. Never again will the home of Tarians need Victorian insight. You want me gone. We've got no choice. You saw how I never even did any wrong, yet none of you would just let me go. I think Ronan was right. We have a chance now. We can just win. But nobody will ever come hassling me or Craig again. Craig, do you? We don't need you. A stone? Have you seen the looks in their eyes before? In their eyes, no matter how you behave, we aren't the same kind. So it was me who never figured it out. I should go. The troops are retreating in defeat. Over half the blocks in the city will very soon fall into the Spectre Force's hands. How'd they break so quick? I was thinking, even if their organization and training was rock bottom level, at least they could hold out until tomorrow morning. You noticed how that squad from the barracks behaved just now, didn't you? I saw it. We were holding the stadium together, but then once the enemy came, they all ran for the rear in a flash. Would have been useless no matter how we held out. They seem to have completely lost their will to fight. That might be it. After all, it was a situation just now. The enemy shows up, the residents in refuge all cheer for him and open the gates. Any soldier would be a little... Yeah. So why is he talking all bold and shit? Like he can do shit alone. If him and all his soldiers just bolted, they didn't fight back. I'm so confused on what's going on, but Colonel Hamilton doesn't seem in any way like the kind who gives up easily. He especially values County Hillock. The barracks might be at a disadvantage right now, but they don't seem to be in any chaos at all when they retreated. They still had firm organization. I can only believe that this present state still falls within the Colonel's plans. He has some other intent in this war situation. Closest forces are County Kevin's barracks. If we send out the signal for help, they could get here by evening soonest, assuming they received the signal in the first place. Worried about problems with the comm system? It's our third day since coming here, and we haven't received any news from London. County Hillock is like a lone island at this moment. No problem. Just a few grenades and a wee squad of mixed forces. I'll sort it out. The street's safe for the time being. Bagpipe, remember in training when you joined us, I gave you 2 hours. We didn't hit some push-ups. Ha! Of course, I never forget, leader. Wasn't that bad of a punishment as far as I'm concerned, but for a while, I really thought you didn't like me too much. Never told you why. Actually, it's because you told me as you were reporting in you stuffed mince pudding and blankets in your march. Huh? That's my hometown treat. It's good, honest. You said much the same at the time. Why are they talking about this now? They're getting attacked. On the day of the solo cross-country test, you're already starving when you came back. You obviously kept food in your bag, but you still wouldn't eat it. Couldn't really bear to. I was gonna have it as a reward for myself once the training was over. Scoff it down at the happiest moment. Must have maintained that person too attached to her home. Unable to surmount the past. Could not become a good officer. So, though your grades at the Royal Guard were exceptional, and Instructor Slim spared no effort in recommending you to me, I still had doubts as to your potential. So that's what it was. You've been awful nice to me since. You proved yourself. I gradually came to understand. It's only because you have an indestructible attachment in you that you could become who you are today. The most excellent Victorian soldiers. Someone to surpass me. Bagpipe. What I say next, you need to listen well. We need to give up on this block. I'm about to take Celo's group to the comms base in the northeast corner. We're hoping it has been occupied by the Spectre Force yet. And you, go immediately to the contact station, find a messenger, and ensure you find them a way out of the city too. If there's already no way left, then make one. Bagpipe, I order you. Shy at no cost. You have to lay out what's happened in County Hilla. Damn it, the others are all with the leader doing more meaningful things. And I get rotten luck sweeping here. Funny now that I think about it. There's fighting going on all over. Why would the leader insist on sweeping clean around the statue? Huh? Who is it? What are you grabbing me for? Is this where Sirius died? Sirius, you mean that traitor? The leader executed? Yeah, it was all her fault. She's dead. And you want me here bloody sweeping up these ashes? You mean what you're sweeping is rubbish, nothing more? No. She was a good girl. To her family, to her friends, she was so warm. She gave everything for this city. Why? What did she even do wrong? She teared up just reading romance novels. She never would have done... She'd never have it in her to harm anyone. What in the world's wrong with you? Do you sympathize with this traitor? Do you sympathize with this traitor? I think I'm done after this. I'm starting to stutter over everything. Just who are you? She's not called traitor. Her name is Sarius. I don't know how to say her name. She wouldn't be lying here so alone. I'm taking her back home. You've got a screw loose. I'm leaving. What's happening over there? Sir, there's someone strange crouching there, going on and on about taking the traitor home. I think she might be an enemy as well, and a traitor too. Alright. Good on you for reporting. Hey, who are you? Sorry, maybe you're wrong, and so was I. You used your life to protect these people, and they didn't even care that you did. And they welcomed the rioters too. The way this city's turned out now, they're not that innocent at all. Are you from the other side? The other side? I don't know anymore. Which side I even stood on. Don't move. Any more and your skull is... dealt with yet another for you. Rabble some dregs. I'll take however many I can do. Yeah. Hey, Ver over there. Type in how to say this again. Ver. Have you seen more of them about? Dregs? Calling Sarius rubbish? Of course they're dregs. They just went running that way. We'll head right over. Wyvern? Looky. Sersha. Okay. Sersha. Thank you. Voivern, if I remember right. Voivern. It seems as if I heard the resonant shrieks, and seemed to if I heard nothing at all. I only thought of bringing Sersha. That's not. I don't, that name there. You say Sersha. It's Irish. Okay. But no matter how I tried to put the strength in my fingers, the ash would still slip and fall through the cracks. Sersha. That doesn't look like Sersha, man. It's crazy. A hand reached out to me. Time to get it. I'm like stuttering over every word. I can't keep my eyes on the words I'm supposed to be reading. Like, I'm definitely getting tired. Here, lemon tea. Warm up. If you want to cry, just let it out. can't get the tears out. I can feel your anger. Do you hate them? Perhaps. You got those soldiers to grab a Taran who supports the riots. Does that make you feel any better? No. Maybe I hate myself even more. If I didn't hand that slip over, Saoirse wouldn't have died, would she? But all I wanted was to stop a bigger conflict. I thought, so long as I stood up, I could change. We wouldn't call it fate if it always went how we wanted. Jane, can I tell you a story? Go on, I'll try to listen. I'll keep it short. Decades ago, when I was about your age, no, maybe a bit older, back when I worked for the church, you don't seem a thing like those Laterano clerics. Laterano? Is that like Lapland? Laterano? I'm trying to remember where that is and what that is. Angel City. Angels with guns. Okay. Exu, angels. Okay. You'll seem a bit like those Laterano clerics. Years and experience are pretty good at changing a person. They had me arbitrating a war. Who the sides were or why they were fighting. That's not what's important anymore. The parties responsible for getting the ball rolling probably all dust anyways. I just remember there was a city asking for my help. I told them to lay their weapons down. I was ready to be their go-between, and off I went for peace talks, with a general from the side sieging the place. The people in the city weren't up for it, with the whole surrendering to tyranny thing. So I took some drastic measures to get them talking, but still never came to an agreement in the end. I gave up hope and left, bringing with me just a few who were willing to quit fighting. But the second day after I left, the city was breached. Pretty much everyone who stayed ended up dead. I believe a good chunk of them all thought, nearing death's door, I'd still come and protect them in the end, but I didn't. Looking back, I guess I was on the other side. I was the sinister pretender who'd given up hope, gotten them massacred. But you're not. You sure? Who can say? After that, I renounced my appointment as the cardinal and left Laterano. Sounds like you tried your best. Really? What if I kept at it and tried harder to stop the massacre that was coming? That you probably couldn't save a single one. Or maybe I shouldn't have gone there with unrealistic hopes in the first place. Maybe I should have walked up and put a bullet in the head of the brute about to butcher an entire city. Wouldn't that have other consequences? No one can tell. No one can tell you the consequence of opening fire before you do it. But still, are you telling me you'd stand by and watch, just let evil happen over and over and over again? I wouldn't. You're right. No matter how I keep questioning myself, I don't regret it at all. Bagpipe. Hope you can still make it. Triangle. You came at the right time. I'm about to dash for a communication center. Petition not far from here. It's not Triangle. She's talking too quickly. You don't have to enter the city. We'll rendezvous directly at the outskirts. Leader? What happened to you? You sound in awful shape. Were you wounded? Not a big... Okay, it is Triangle. Forget it. It's a little big, but no need to fuss about me. Leader, I don't have much time. We definitely found what we were looking for. The originating products were sent to the artillery battalion. Artillery battalion? The barracks one? Yes, absolutely. We're in here right now. The barracks have already been breached. by the Spectre Force? To be honest, I don't know. Another thing you need to know, the original products we found are all gone through modification. What kind of modification? Only came by a part of it. Their structures aren't whole. Someone's taken out the parts with active Originium. Do you still remember the serial bombing case in Stockton? The offending group created a huge amount of incompletely combusting bombs and caused grave Originium dust pollution in the core district. In retaliation against the government. Right. You get what I mean? They have us surrounded. We're out of luck hiding. And Snare, the others? Snare's next to me. There's a bolt clean through her heart. She went without too much pain, fortunately. Bass and Mandolin are still in the warehouse. Sorry I couldn't bring them. You did all you could. You're a fine leader. Am I then? Surely not as good as you, leader. These hostiles, they're bizarre. They use weapons just like ours, and on top of that, I can hear familiar callouts. Just who is our enemy? That's not important, Triangle. You all came back alive for me, you hear that? This is an order. Got it, leader. I'll keep that in mind. Okay.
War. Ever inevitable.
What the fuck is that? After first defeat, temporarily transforms into a stone statue with extremely high defense, then revives as an aerial unit? Okay.
I won't sleep on the job. There you are.
Oh, it finessed me.
Are we doing garbage?
Here I am.
Got a problem that needs solving?
Victoriaのバグパイプ。波状棒と共に
Oh, that's bad. I just realized there's 2 fucking boxes there. I'm definitely getting tired.
Compassion saves no one on the battlefield.
ヘッドセットのチェックは済んだ？
I know what to do.
信号は安定。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Garbage.
Got a problem that needs solving?
Take aim.
Need speed to succeed.
Acknowledged.
Need speed to succeed.
There you are. 進め。
信号は安定。これで分かったでしょ。
Take aim.
命令を無駄だ。
Made up your mind?
Wow, he just finessed me again.
Here I am.
Are we doing? You get no sympathy.
There you are.
What are you planning? Art thou mine worthy enemy? Or art thou not but a jester?
It just finessed me again. It just finessed me again.
Retreat at once, while there's still time.
Okay, I'll answer that in a moment. If you're in here, I'll answer you in a moment. Yeah. Mind pinning the rules? Yeah, I'll do that. They're not gonna listen because they're not going to read, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm not reading what they're saying anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Okay.
Direct memory access for application map. And enemy coordinates authorized. Please stand by.
I know what to do.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。問題ないよ。誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
I'm listening. There you are.
Keep writhing in the gutter.
Here I am.
Got a problem that needs solving?
Take
これで分かったでしょ。時間をかけるつもりはない。
There you are. 待機中。
Need speed to succeed.
Here I am.
Are we doing garbage?
Target marked. ご指示を。Here I am.
Flourish or perish?
What are you planning?
問題ないよ。いや悪いね。
Art thou mine worthy enemy, or art thou not but a jester?
There you are. Program activating arch unit.
Are we doing garbage?
問題ないよ。誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。問題ないよ。
Oh, what the fuck? There's more?
Let's take it slow.
Hurry up.
Bad luck. You ran into me.
Here I am.
need speed to succeed.
I hate this mission.
There you are.
Got a problem that needs solving?
Agony, ever etched upon our hearts.
Moving to designated location.
What are you planning? Thy pleas falleth upon deaf ears.
Here I am.
I see them. I'll be right back.
There you are.
Moving to designated location.
Your life is mine to protect.
Program initializing.
Fear not.
If I had a sniper, this would have been a little bit easier. Another sniper.
There you are.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it in time.
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Yep. Okay. I fucking hate how one fucking thing made it through. Just one. Just one. Okay, so I don't need this many. Okay, we'll take you out and we'll switch you out for maybe W. No. You know what? W will work. Yeah, W will work because she can take out people on the on ground and in the air. Let me see. Actually, this is a better move. This is better. He might be yeah.
Got it.
Yep. Okay. Yep, we're gonna try this.
Operation commencing.
I know what to do. Instead, just so we can make sure that nothing slips on through.
Yosh.
Are we doing this? Keep writhing in the gutter.
Roger.
問題ない。これで分かったでしょ。
戦場、それは変わらないもの。
Pass on your last words? No.
Here.
信号は即戦即決。
Garbage.
欲度よ、祝うよ。立ち上がれ。
Moving to designated location.
Here, I know what you're thinking.
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
Need speed to succeed.
Very well.
Tis but a flash in the drift of time.
You're gonna attack everyone but who I want you to, aren't you?
Ever etched on our hearts.
無駄だ。信号は即戦即決。
Are we doing? Keep writhing in the gutter.
Made up your mind? Thy pleas falleth upon deaf ears.
Okay. Hopefully this works.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
Agony. Ever etched.
いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Are we doing? You get no sympathy.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
This will keep you quiet.
命令を動き回るな。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだろう。
ビクトリアのバグパイプ、波状棒と共に参る。待機中。
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Got it.
Fear not.
Hurry up. You get no sympathy.
Here.
Pass on your last words? No. Moving to designated location.
聞こえてるよ。
Your life is mine to protect.
Are we doing garbage?
聞こえてるよ。離れるな。
For what reason hast thou come?
A battle without an explosion or cheering makes me feel a little uneasy. Let's head back. A drink? Maybe next time.
All right, chat. We're ending it there because I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm not going to sleep, but I'm most likely gonna just hop back on and play some Aether Gazer and just relax a little bit. So yeah, thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for yeah, thank you guys for all that reading got me fucked up. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for all the kind donations, you know, and all the kind yeah, watchers and all that shiz, you know. I appreciate you guys. We'll be live again tomorrow with more Arknights. Until I'm probably gonna keep going live until I complete this chapter. So yeah, you all have a wonderful night. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic, and if you're into Aether Gazer, just wait a little bit and I'll be going live again. I'll see you again soon. Peace out, everyone.